You know how it goes. Straight Sunday information, boy. Fuck, you know. People's tagging Eazi on posts and etc, boy. I don't know. So, people want to have a conversation and build. You know, so I'll limit this, really. Conversations kind of been had. I don't know. So I'm hoping this is a time, a form of rebuttal or a form of thingy, man. A form of I don't know. I wouldn't even know how to call it. What's going on there though? But yeah, man, Eazi's back, Eazi Herbs, you know. Make sure you lock in, subscribe, comment, you know, and share the content, because this is all informational, man. You can also learn something, take something in every build that we make, you know what I mean? To help better your life, you know, in one way, shape or form. So you get it. So that's what it is about. You know, we're gonna tag a couple of brothers and then we can have a build, man. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Comment, press that thumbs up, man. You know, press that thumbs up, man. Support the channel, man. Support the information, bro. Man, do this for y'all, you know, for free. All it takes for you to just do one thing, that's to press one like button, you know, or share or subscribe. You know, support the channel, man, because a lot of people watch and don't give credit when credit should be due, man. You know, so no what going for here though. Should be jumping people on. What's going on? But the battle keeps on going on. It's new scientific research, new methods, new people coming with their ideology. So definitely, man, it's a little bit mad. But
go on.
Yo, can I can't see you though. But can you see me?
The camera's a bit peaked, man. I got this idiot. I might even just take it off. Some freaking guy went to the freaking shop, tell him to put one of them screen freaking protectors on. The man didn't even do it properly. I got home and clocked. Let me see where I go on still. I just take it
I can't even. But can they see me and you on the screen though? Or you just can see me?
Yeah, see. Let me take it off anyway, because I'm not even going back to East London. That's what happens when you go to East London.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shops out there south, they're proper, man. They put the screen protectors on proper.
Man's come all the way to East to buy screen protectors, bruv. Jesus.
I've already played. No, I was down that way still.
Yeah.
You saying though, where's Match Fit, man?
Well, that's the thing I'm trying to just add people.
He's fit for the match today.
He's ready. He's meant to be ready, man. He's been chopping up some videos, chopping up some content, you know, talking about how he kind of chopped up the little part where you and him was going back and forth for how me.
Yeah, I think we need to keep it simple and straightforward.
It's not a contributor to weight gain.
Sometimes if we ain't got the knowledge, or we can't remember it, what we're trying to quote, or you know, the information that we've received prior to here, don't even bother waste time. Just mention it and say, you know what, I'll bring it back to the next discussion or something, blah blah blah, because that can kill a lot of time. I think we need to be as straightforward and simple and logical, because nobody ain't no scientist here.
Well, yeah. Well, there's time. Well, like there's definitely time for it. There's time for it, but it's not always needed in critical thinking. You know what I mean? Because not a lot of people's gonna understand exactly how you know the scientific method is breaking down. So I do believe there's times when you need it, and there's times when you don't. You see what I'm saying?
Definitely. It comes to it helps back up. Like what a man's saying.
Exactly.
You know,
exactly. It's definitely
depending on where the source comes from, because everybody's source is.
Peace up.
Oh, that's him. Well, go on, man. Long time. Yeah, especially like, you know, some people don't even trust certain sources anyway. But still, I think like the proof is in the pudding, man.
Nah, but you know what? We need to speak about those sources as well. Because I don't know if you watch my other content where where I was talking about the war with my boy, and then I spoke about the ancient Egyptians source that they brought out, where they push a narrative where the ancient Egyptians were not of sub-Saharan African descent. You get it? And it was a source that was validated by many scholars, you know what I mean?
I got one source for you, yeah?
And they got debunked.
Yeah?
Mm.
There's many sources. But you know what? The names of those kings, yeah? There's some proof in the in the phonetics, I think, or linguistics.
Yep.
Phonetics.
Yep.
Of those names too.
Yep.
Yeah. But there's a book here that a man gave to me when I was in Spring Hill. Yeah. Respect to that brother there still from Bricky sides. He couldn't give me the book because his father gifted it to him. But I had to go and buy the book.
Okay.
This is the book here, yeah?
I can't even see it, bro. I can't even see you. Are you putting out the book?
No way. You see it there?
Bro, I can't even see it.
The Africans who wrote the Bible, yeah?
By who?
Nana Banchi Darko.
Banchi Darko?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never heard of him still.
Banchi Darko. Yeah. It's a very good book.
Yeah.
It talks about a lot of like the names. You know, like when you change something, you try to doctor something.
Mm.
But the dots always lead you back to the same place.
Okay.
It just kind of explains, you know.
I definitely agree with the names. The names of the pharaohs and or the Nasut they would have called them. Because even some Nasuts are called Kem. They put Kem at the end of the name.
Okay.
Because Kem means black. So they will call them.
Kemet.
Yeah, Kem means black. And you know what I mean? They try to say that Kemet means black land, but there's no land could, you know, the land, if any Medunetra or the hieroglyphics that refers to any form of land, it will be called Seti or was it Tawi or Tarseti?
Let me, you know how we solve this thing?
Go on.
Just quickly, yeah, without going all into the aspects. The language of the people from Kemet, yeah, is Medu.
Yeah, Medu, Necha.
Right. So, Menk Bakat, by the way, yeah? How are you? Hello. Yeah, it's agreed. But that's speaking by a certain set of people on the globe now. Where are they? They're in Africa. Case closed.
Mad thing.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think it's the Bantu speaking people. So, yeah. You know what I mean? With that being said, forget what they say, man.
Nah, what? It's been debunked. It's been debunked, though. That's the thing. That's what. But you know what, though? Because, like, I've been back and forth with a few, like, I wouldn't say Arab. I would say certain people, like, that come from the Berbers, genetics, or what I would say the Middle Eastern region genetics makeup within that region of Northern Africa. We've been having discussions. I've been having discussions because remember I'm repping Kemet all day. So when people like from those backgrounds come in a conversation when we're talking about ancient Kemet, they always felt a right to intervene or contribute, and they're shy to like bring it back to their ethnic makeup or their ethnic group. And I would always say to them, have you done your DNA test? To, you know, because not saying that, for example, me is genetically kin to the people of ancient Kemet, but a genetic test would give you a better argument and a better stance that you can lay your foundation on. You get where I'm coming from? Because if you understand, if you know that the timeline of ancient Kemet, we know that there's been through many invasions and there's been many like integrations, like from the Hit coast to the you know what I mean, for the Persians, the you know what I mean, the Romans, the Greeks, and etc. So there's been a lot of intermixed with different groups from outside that's been coming into their land. You see what I'm saying? So this is where that source was kind of vague, because they kind of picked certain parts of the timeline and then try to use it as the whole narrative for the group of people, you know? Because we're talking about 3,000 or 4,000 years period where it's been constant battles and invasions and etc. happening on that land. So we must consider that there is going to be genetic mix up within that gene pool, you know? But But
All over
but
but yeah,
but I was definitely glad.
I like to say this.
I was definitely glad when the source was reviewed by other scholars that did like that that automatically felt that was fishy, and they kind of broke it all down and showed genetics where sub-Sahara Africans was right through the genetics of certain mummies that they found. So salute to the righteous sources, because or the righteous scholarship, because they ain't because a lot of people are pushing their agenda. They don't want to give the credit to the sub-Saharan African. So you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
we'll touch more on this subject, but you know what? Who gives a shit what they want to do? Because at the end of the day, when you look at the paintings that they've got there, whether they try to whitewash them or not, it is what it is. You know, it is what it is. When you see the statues, when you see all these things, you know. But with that being said, as well, I'd like to make it clear as well. 1 second, that we need to remember, all skin folk is not kinfolk. Listen, guys. Sorry, guys. Yo, come out the bedroom now. I tell you already, I speaking on the phone and you come in here, message disturbance. Go on. Go. Go on. Go on.
Yeah, I think it's so. You see that source you're talking about there, E. That whole thing there, I think that's super important. And honestly, yeah, if it was another race of people, and this involved another race of people, you would find more people of that race would be fighting for this truth to be exposed. Because forever, they be trying to tell us aliens done the pyramids. They tell you white man was the Egyptians. They tell you Arabs were the Egyptians. For the whole of known history, written history, they've tried to deny that this was done by black people. Now we've got DNA, genetic evidence. Silence. We have to go to these off-the-cuff people like you, people that are underground, have to talk about it. No one else is going to talk about it.
No, but do you know what?
Any other group of people, if this was discovered, that a truth about their heritage was discovered, about a civilization as pivotal as this, the whole of the race would talk about it. It would be on their news. It would be taught in their schools. Do you understand? But only for black people, I have to go on to Eazi Herbs.
Mad.
Like, he's got less than 1,000 followers. That's where I have to hear about it.
Mad. Mad.
It has to start somewhere, though.
Mad.
It has to start somewhere, but it should be a big deal across the board.
Mad.
Of course, but we need to also start looking into the archives, whether we're from Caribbean families, African families, whatever. We need to look into archives. We need to go to these African villages and speak to the people that actually have the knowledge, you know, of these things. It's just that they're not in the space that we're in with these phones and communication, you know, and whatnot. They just pass on the knowledge to their offspring and whatnot, and they carry that, and it's there.
I mean, this specific finding, not general other evidence, this specific finding, DNA, genetic evidence, verifying who these Egyptian pharaohs were.
Well,
again,
we know.
There's been lies have been specifically told for forever.
Yeah.
Specifically told, right? And been taught by professors and in universities and shit. Like,
but that's why, wait, what country are you from, my brother?
I'm Ugandan.
All right. So, are you Uganda or Chole? What?
I'm a Chole. I'm Luo.
Right. So, I'm from Ghana and Barbados. So, let me speak on the Ghanaian side, yeah? The same as with, you know, your people. Your people have a certain set of knowledge that's passed down that you'll have access to. Now, if we learn these things fully, I don't know my Ashanti knowledge as much as I should, by far, yeah? If we actually learn these things, the ins and outs, then and only then will we be able to say, but hold on a minute, that's similar to such and such with this book that I read, or what Eazi was saying. You know, I can put that together with that, because these cultures, these ways of life, you know, we still possess them through our tribes. You know, a lot of us are saying, "Oh, I'm Christian, I'm Muslim." No, you're not. You're Ashanti, or you're, you know, actually, you're Igbo, you're this. First, I'm not saying don't be religious, don't follow religion, because people are using it for the benefit of, you know, good to their lives. Yeah. What I'm saying is that before the Abroni man, yeah, the Montele, whoever, whatever, white man, yeah, came, gave or changed the way that we had our own you know, spirituality, Christianity, or whatever you want to call it, we was classed of a certain group of people. Yeah. Then they said, oh, Negroes, blacks, this, that. Now we're hearing, oh, we're Moors, we're this, we're that. There's a lot of confusion. But I think it starts back home. If we go to our bloodline, speak to the elders there and learn as much as we can, or research as much as we can about our people, I think that will be much easier for us to find a way to where, you know, the history has taken us.
Yeah.
But yeah.
You see what I agree, yeah? Because my argument before Eazi, so there's two forms of evidence, isn't it? There's scientific genetic. This is material fact. Archaeology, you got genetics. You can look at agriculture, look at certain agricultural practices. There's different ways to verify cultural heritage to these people. So you got the genetics. This is what Eazi's presenting here, right? That is like a material fact, right? You can go linguistic. Now, what you're talking about,
and phonetics, yeah,
linguistic and phonetics. Linguistic. This is the argument I usually rely on when I meet up with the type of Arabs or, you know, Middle Eastern people that Eazi was talking about that kind of say that's man's heritage and that's my area, that's Arab lands and red and talk. I say, look at the culture of Arab people or the people you claim ancestry to. They don't even have no synergy with the Kemetian people. There's no alignment. You lot don't. How comes you lot done that civilization and it switched everything? Nothing's the same no more. You threw everything out and it made a whole new thing. Whereas
because they're not the people. They're not the people.
Yeah, I know. I'm saying the argument I present usually. This is what I present. Is that look at the synergy? I can go to my Law people and I can show you us using the feather. I can show you in our language. I can show you things that are similar. I can show you in our spiritual systems things that align with the people of Kemet. And across the board of Africans,
the horse tail.
Yeah, and across the board of Africans, whether it's Ashanti, whether it's Yoruba, whether I go to East, West, South, North, when it comes to the African, I can show you the cultural aspects that show synergy with the people of Kemet. Exactly, right? Yeah. So that was my argument, and linguistically I could do that again. So culturally I can show the synergy. So these are not material arguments. These
and
are
I prefer that way because that's to me more strength. Because if somebody take your DNA and go to a lab, from once you give that to them, they've got possession of that. Yeah.
No, I hear you.
And they can say whatever, unless they're a trusted person that I know. Because I don't know. Look. We haven't even met face to face. I saw Eazi one time on the train when I was going on the train station. You say, "Yeah, what's that? Oh shit, what's one?" But we're becoming more familiar now. Imagine some of these people giving their DNA to certain companies. You don't even know them at all.
No, I'm with you.
The genetics and the cultural aspects are the most important thing. Now, you know, look when you look at the Ashanti people and what you were saying earlier, you know, about Ugandans as well. And then when you look at, like, if you look at the Indians in the Sikh temples, for example, they all have that cow's, what's it called? Cow's tail. Yeah? Now, around the world, all the groups that do this in some type of way, there has to be some kind of connection. You know, whether it was copied, whether it's actually something meaningful to those individuals, which in most cases they are. But yeah, I mean, seeing is believing. You know, the clothes, that and the food. You know, come on, man. There's only a small amount of people that cook food in a specific type of way. The rest of them, no. They're not even close. They're not even close. You know, that plays a part in it as well. The food, the styles. You know.
Yeah. So these are what I was just getting at is that there's different ways to show the connections, and you got the material ways, which is the scientific ways. Now, everything can. There's an argument against everything. So man can say the DNA, and then you say, how do I know that I didn't do the test? I don't know if they done it right. But that is just evidence. I can't say it proves 100%, but I can show you, boom, like Eazi can show, man, now, boom. The pharaohs have sub-Saharan African DNA. What will you say about that? And then someone can say, I don't believe in their DNA test. All right, cool. Then I can say, linguistically, I can show you how the languages line up. And you can say, it just sounds similar. It's different, though. All right, cool. I can show you how, look, we wear the feather, they wear the feather. What you say about that? You understand? They're all forms of evidence that go down many lines, and we're supposed to use them all and utilize them all to make the overall point.
Mad thing.
That's how we look at it. We don't pick one over the other because there's an argument against any argument. That's how arguments work. There's my view and your view in it, but we put it together. But on that note, fucking Carl just messaged me. I'm gonna jump off. I'm gonna try and get him to jump on.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
1 second. I'll be back in a second. But I like this combo.
Yeah, I know.
We gotta have this combo again. But let's try and get Carl back on there. I'm gonna jump off. I need to buy some apples from the shop.
Okay.
Try and get Carl on.
Okay.
It's better to buy the apple than the red meat, though.
Hey, Kazi. Hey, Nature Man, can you see everyone though? Are you part of the screen or you're not?
What do you mean? I'm on the screen. I can see.
I can't see you on my screen. You know, it's mad.
Oh,
but the only thing is,
why.
but the only thing is, once I come off it and then I would download it, you will pop up on it. So I'm not worried about it if I don't see you here. You know what I mean? So you.
Yeah, well, I can see you, so that means the people must be able to see.
Yeah, no worries. That's good though. Now, but the reason why he kind of went in on the fact of that source being debunked, because me and him and where our surrounding was a little bit of a debating environment, especially with our like forever family community. So that debate was pending for a long time, and I've been having conversations with people claiming genetics and civilization for a long time, and they use that source as validation. So when that source has been reviewed and debunked, you know what I mean, and it's been debunked time, it ain't a new thing. I fell on that knowledge through watching my show that I've been watching since I've got conscience. Is Sarnetta TV. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Brother Jabari, Dr. Reggie, Shaka Almost. Them are the guys that kind of enlightened me with that. So I would always give credit to where I got the information from. But like he said, if it ain't easy in UK bringing the information, this information, even if it's health or even if it's, you know, African culture, spirituality and conversations like that, I don't see too many platforms putting it out. And like he said again, if that source, because remember, the government got involved when Clara Pacha, the film, was out and Jada Pinkett was the main actress, yeah? The whole government of ancient Egypt kind of was gonna sue Netflix for promoting a black woman as a pharaoh. You get it?
Do you know why though? Do you know why do you know something? Do you know why I'll say they did that?
Yeah?
Because they fuck all, they're outcast. Remember, a lot of those people, they are the
nomads
subject of war.
Yeah, nomads.
They left Syria, Turkey, and all these different places, and they've made that their home now. So they want to have something to hold on to. They should go back to the Ottoman Empire and claim that, because at the end of the day, some of them have now been born, growing up into teenagers, into adults. And they don't know fuck all about, my grandparents came to this country because they had to flee from war and all this. No, we're the Egyptians. What are you talking about, man? That's the thing. A lot of, on this earth, not just them, us, everybody, don't know their lineage and their bloodline.
Who don't know? It's just us, bro. It's just us and certain colonies.
No. The whole world don't know their bloodline. I'm talking about in reference to history.
Nah, I think English know. I think English nah, man, I wouldn't say that though. I wouldn't say that.
Enough of them come from Scandinavia.
Yeah, true. They're all mixed, yeah. Definitely mixed. Yeah.
Blah 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 that we was talking about earlier. But people, I'm not even talking about these new names that we have, of these islands and countries and continents. I'm talking about, like, if we was to talk about, Hittites, Gentiles, Israelites, or people just don't know the lineage. So you could go to church, sit down, read your Bible, but you don't know who the Bible's talking about. You're just saying yes, Jesus.
But most of that confusion is coming from the black community, bro. The black people. Yeah, I know, but yep. You're right. It ain't just the black community. You got Jewish on the claim.
who we was, then we would accept things for what they are. And I'm not talking about, oh yeah, we've been promised this and that. I'm talking about just in terms of your bloodline, yeah, and the rules and regulations, if there were, which there would have been, and this and that, and how we lived and whatnot. Like, people need to know who they are. Everybody's lost. You know, you got people over here, oh yeah, I'm British, blah, 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 I'm English, da, 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 da. But they've got African blood. They've never been there. They have no connection to their African family members. And they say, well, I've never been to Africa, so, you know what I mean? Cool, I get it. I get it, but it's ignorance. And not everybody's ready for these conversations. Not everybody's...
Nah, they're not ready, no.
Sit down and find information properly and have, you know, civil conversations about it. Yeah. If anything, most people have watched films, seen things, said, whatever, man, nah, man, da, 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 and feel like they should have an opinion. But we have to remind ourselves, forget opinions. Let's deal with facts. Emotions are not debate. No, conversations. I don't even want to call it debates. Conversations, yeah, to do with important things that can, you know, enlighten people and show people truth, yeah, should not be based on emotions, man.
Nah, you can't, bro. When it comes to it, like, anything that is concrete, emotions can never be a part of it. Anything that's concrete, emotions, and even up to experience can't get involved either. Because the thing is, you can have an experience, but that's just your experience. If we're talking about a group of people, your experience wouldn't be able to be, you know, as concrete as as you feel. So there's a lot that's a lot, and I think it's a lot of it's maturity. You know, yeah, it's like, you know what I mean. A lot of kids believe like you know what I mean. It's a kid. It's more of a kiddie mindset. It's a kiddie mindset and mentality to think that your experiences and your feelings matter. You get where I'm coming from? When you start actually growing up and being actually like adults, you understand that what you have gone through, you just might have gone through that. So we can't just express our feelings and our emotions and our experience upon the objective, you know. So that's another thingy, because a lot of people use that even when it comes to debates on science, or even if it comes to religious conversations. Everyone loves to, especially Christianity, they all love to give them their experience, like their experience overrules bloody slavery. You get where I'm coming from? Oh, Jesus help me. Oh, I come out, but how did they help? How come Jesus couldn't help the whole slave trade of millions of Africans that wanted to call on Jesus for help? But it saved you though. It saved you. You get where I'm coming from? So that's a childish mentality. That's a childish mentality to have experience or emotions overrule facts. You get it? That's a childish mentality. I'm glad that you tied in that, Matchfit, because you can probably expound a little bit more. But it's very frustrating when I hear people in all aspects, if it comes to science or if it comes to religious.
All aspects,
you get it? The people come with their emotions and their subjective experience. I respect your subjective experiences, but the most of the conversations that we have is about the objective. You get it? So we know for a fact you know what I mean? So yeah, man. What about Carl though? What's he saying though, fam?
Man, he messaged me, said he missed the calls and that. So I messaged him, and then like he's not seen it straight away. I've sent a live to his thing, and I've said jump on the live. Obviously, if he messages me while I'm on the live, he should have the live link in his message folder in it, and hopefully he just jumps on.
Hey, Matt, I wanted to ask you, because I was a bit confused, innit? I just wanted to like understand a little bit about you in terms of like your diet. Like, what is it? Yeah. What diet? What's your diet at the moment?
Yeah, I'm fully plant-based. I don't do no animal products, and I avoid all processed foods. Really, like I might do some biscuits and that in it. Like I got a sweet tooth, so I might do some biscuits and that. But yeah, duck out all processed foods, and I'm a bit of a Sebiite in the sense that I try to have the whole as close to a natural, so not all veg. Like I don't do carrots and I don't do eggplants and you know what I mean.
Cut out certain things, but
I try and avoid veg that is man-made, innit? I'm trying to keep it as close to natural, naturally occurring veg as well. So a bit of a Sebi logic as well. So I'm fully plant-based.
Okay.
Just are you? I understand.
No, I was gonna say, are you like? Because I might have got the wrong end of the stick, innit? Are you like? Because I think you said a comment where you're looking into meat more and to see whether it's for you something that is not like basically that there's nothing wrong with eating it, basically. That is
so
good for us.
This is my thing, yeah. My premise in the beginning of going plant-based, my scientific and logical and understanding was humans are herbivores. We are not supposed to eat meat. We're not designed to eat meat. We just found eating meat useful when we couldn't find our normal food. Ideally, we don't eat no animal products. But now I've kind of evolved, and my opinion now is we've always taken in some animal products.
I would agree on that.
Now. So, but it was never nothing like how we eat it today.
Yeah.
It was always through our evolutionary process. Because I looked at people doing the carnivore diet, and I saw how. So you got these people with immunodeficiency, immunodiseases. You know, like Jordan Peterson and his daughter are the famous ones. These people have done a carnivore diet to fix diseases that they suffered with for a long time. Jordan Peterson was really ill. His daughter suffered really all her youth, all her childhood, right? And the only diet, they tried everything, different medicines, different diets. The only diet that fixed their issue was pure animal products. So steak every day, that's it.
Because they was low in fucking iron and they tried to do
it was more than iron. No, it's not. It's based on an immunodeficiency, and if not deficiency, an immunoreaction, an immunodisease. So their immune system is reacting to everything else, right? The long and short of it, this is what's happening. They do these things called, what they call it, exclusion diet, where you exclude, where you exclude things and find what does
to test and see what,
right? And for them, they found, and other people found this, but these are the most famous people. For them, they found that if they exclude everything but this animal stuff, that their body didn't react. Now, obviously, they're in a disease state to begin with, so I'm not saying this is a natural state. Yeah. I'm not saying it is a natural state. So there is a problem for your body to be reacting to plant material in such a way it makes you sick the way they were sick. There was already a problem. But the reason, the scientific logic behind why this is happening is that there is a certain lack of reactivity to animal products that our bodies have. He's driving right now, yeah? I'm going to get onto it. Carl just messaged me. He's driving, right? And what happens with these people, they benefit because there is nutrition that we can utilize in animal products. This is a fact, not just protein. There's a bag of minerals, there's a bag of things we can utilize in animal products. This is a fact. We can utilize this stuff, right?
At a second hand or third hand.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I'm saying it's there. It's there and we can utilize it. They are a clear-cut example. Not like I'm saying these are people that did it for a week. They've been living like this for years and it's fixed all their symptoms. I'm not saying it's an ideal way to eat. Understand the statement I'm making. They're saying, saying these people were in a disease state to begin with. So already they're not in a healthy state. But somehow only eating animal products fixed it. So I'm trying to say, so what's the logic behind that? Why is it that eating this way is fixed it? And I'm saying the reason for this is there is a certain low level of aggravation that comes with animal products, because plant material has defense mechanisms. It has anti-nutrients. It has ways. Lectins are one of these things. You know, tomatoes and certain things are coated in lectins and things that try and stop them to be broken down by the animals that feed on them. Therefore, so they can survive better, right? And some people react to these things. Like I know a girl. I still know her. She's allergic to veg, and I'm like, when she's talking about veg, you're mad.
Be specific. What veg is she allergic to? Or is she allergic to all?
She's allergic to all veg, all raw veg. She can't eat salad. She says it troubles her, makes her sick, makes her belly go. It's the African girl, Ghanaian girl. I'm like, when she told me, I thought you're full of shit. That's not true.
Does it happen to her in Ghana or everywhere, anywhere?
I didn't go that specific, but she's telling me this because I'm not even, when she's telling me this, I'm not even believing her. I'm saying you just so used to eating fried food and takeout and stuff like that you've just told yourself you don't like veg, and then when you're eating the veg, this is how I'm rationalizing in my head, because I'm not really looked into this. I'm like, no human is allergic to veg. That's dumb.
No, I've got a family member close to me that can't eat cucumbers, but I don't know if he can eat the proper ones.
I'm with you.
He's not gonna try, is he? Because his face will swell up if it does happen. You know? Oh, Do you know what? I'm gonna have to come back in a minute.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I just see someone in my house. I have to come off.
No worries.
I'll come back in a minute still.
No worries.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Yeah, so my understanding of my girl's problem was that you're just full of shit. Like, you just don't like eating veg, innit? Because you've been eating trash for so long. But I come to understand that, no, some people do struggle with breaking down plant material. And I'm not saying this is a natural state. I'm saying people get to that point because we live in an unnatural nowadays. And it's made people more allergenic to things they shouldn't be allergenic to. So people have these immunodefense responses to plant food because we're oversensitive. And we shouldn't be, but we are. And animal food, the good ones anyway, like grass-fed beef and stuff like this, doesn't produce this effect. So therefore, people can find a way to utilize the minerals that are in there, whether it's second-hand, third-hand, whatever. They can utilize that without getting the response that causes the diseases that many people have as a consequence of whatever. Something has led them to a disease state, which means that they can only benefit off meat products. So my understanding as accepting that has made me realize, all right, there is certain times and contexts where animal products are supposed to be utilized by humans. We are actually designed to utilize that depending on our situation. Doesn't mean it's supposed to be our main food. We are naturally supposed to eat and be fueled by a plant. But it does say we can utilize it to a degree. It's like certain medicines are toxic, right? They are literally toxins and poisons, but for a certain illness at a certain time, for a certain dosage, it's the right thing to take to help you get through your illness. And then, you don't when you don't need it no more. The same thing with meat products. This is my understanding. The right ones for the right use at the right time is fair.
Yeah.
Me, I found out I'm anemic. I done a blood test the other day. I'm anemic. I'm not going to use animal products because I haven't utilized all the different plant products that might do it. But if I was in another environment where I couldn't get this certain plant product, maybe I would need to start eating steak for a little while. And that would get my iron up. You know what I mean? And that could fix my issue for a while, and then I could balance out, get back to plant food, and this is how meat is supposed to be used. It's not an everyday thing. It's like a supplement.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's more. But no, but the reason why I'm so against that, yeah, is because you're just. It's just like saying changing your diet or getting a COVID vaccination for your immune system. If you get where I'm coming from, it's just another scapegoat. The reason why I'm saying that because flesh has to get nutrients from essential nutrients from for example plant life, yeah. So what I'm saying is if she might be allergic to salad, there's many other varieties that can help her with that nutrient she's looking for. It ain't just in salad, bro. That's the thing. When we just you're saying if it's not in salad, we can go to meat. How about if it's not in salad, we can go to fungi? How about if it's not in fungi, we can go to seaweed? How about if it ain't in seaweed, we can go into grains? If it ain't in grains, we can go into herbs. You get where I'm coming from? We're kind of skipping all nature's solution for a fast, lazy track source that then might help with one, but then causes a detrimental on the other side. You get where I'm coming from? So it's like I said, it's like a fast track, like how people would rather use a vaccine instead of going into the herbs to build up your immune system. It's a quick scapegoat, but has a ripple effect regardless, however way you want to see it. So even if it does cater to your iron, it causes a ripple effect, which is called DNA damage. So it's like a vaccine instead of doing the actual hard work. I know a lot of people is going to want to jump onto the vaccine because they don't have to do the hard work. The same way a lot of people rather eat the meat because they don't want to do the hard work. But every nutrient that's found in meat is found on Earth. It's found on Earth. And it's probably found higher in Earth than in meat. So that's my that's my thing. If you want to be lazy and have the ripple effects, then go ahead, go eat meat. But if you actually want to benefit and actually but yeah, if you actually want to get the solution without even it causing too much of a detrimental to your body, then there's other routes to take.
So what I say to that is why I say is it's not the same as the vaccine language, because I'm saying humans developed with this habit, evolutionary path to utilize animal products.
But how?
We've done it since the beginning of humans is what I'm saying.
No, but you're trying to say we developed with this habit. Habit. How did we develop anything from eating meat that we can't find? That we can't find from. No. I agree. I'm hearing what you're saying, but I'm asking you.
So this is what I mean. I'm just making the point. This is how it's different to your vaccine argument.
Why?
I'm saying this is part of our nature as primates to utilize some nutrition from animal products. We've always done it. So these are my two arguments. It's different in that way. And two, the negative effects you're talking about are countered in my logic by the fact you don't utilize. It's not an everyday thing. It's like a toxic medicine. You use a medicine that's generally toxic, but when I've got an illness, right now, it's the right dosage helps me deal with the illness. It's the same approach. It's about dose. It's not about every day, because we're not supposed to eat meat.
I never even mention every day though, Maxfit. I'm not mentioning it, but the same fact that it has a side effect. The same fact.
Again, a toxic medicine has a side effect.
Exactly.
I'm not saying you said every day. I'm saying you counter the idea that it has a side effect by understand it's about dosage.
But why would you take the potential side effects when you don't need to? That's my point. You don't need to.
Everything has potential side effects.
Bro.
Plant food has potential side effects.
Brother.
It's all about dosage. It's too much of anything.
You're going to have to source up. Really, you're going to have to source up. You're going to have to source up how plant, causes cancers, brother. You're going to have to source out.
That's just one thing.
All right. You're going to have to source up. You're going to have to source up how plant-based, causes autoimmune disease. You're gonna have to source up and show how plant-based causes cardiovascular diseases. You're gonna have to source up and show how plant-based causes strokes and heart attacks, because this is all the detrimental side effects that you get from meat. You can't hide it. So and then again, let me carry on. You have to show me where plant-based has causes plugged up arteries, acidosis, causing acidic environment, attacks the microbiome. There's so many factors where meat isn't concerned that cause a detrimental to our body. I want you to source up and show how plant-based performs those same acts. That's what I want you to do then, bro.
And all right, so do these things that meat causes, does this happen for any amount of meat? If I eat chicken once in a whole year, am I going to get all of these things?
It can trigger off all of them, yeah. There's a chance that it can trigger them.
Meat once a year. If I eat chicken once a year, I'm going to get all of these things.
I'm saying it can trigger one of them things.
From eating meat once a year?
Yeah, it could. It's a potential.
This is where me and you disagree.
It's a potential.
I'm saying it's a dosage thing. I'm saying all of these things are compounded things. They are from a compounded habit.
No, but then...
Doing too much.
No, fair enough.
You eat clean meat, even me is plant-based, tell people you don't need meat. I'm not gonna, you can't prove to me that eating one steak once a year is gonna lead to any of those things you just said.
But again, no. Okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna argue that. But my point still remains. You're still using a fast track when you can actually educate yourself and find other solutions. You can't get around that. You cannot get around that. You can find other solutions that will cater to your needs. You don't have to get the solution through me. And that's my only point, bro. I hear
what you're saying, but
it's a quick, easy scapegoat.
If it doesn't harm you, because you only did it once a year, for example, but you benefited, then there's no reason to avoid it.
Yeah, but I'm saying that it does. I'm saying there's a potential.
If it doesn't hurt you, then it doesn't matter.
I'm saying there's a potential of getting any one of those problems.
I disagree with that. That's where we disagree. I don't think one steak a year is going to do anyone any harm, ever.
Well, you need to look at oxidative. You need to look at oxidative. You need to look at oxidative stress and how that works, and how
Bro, I don't care what anything says. I know that sounds unscientific, but no one's gonna convince me if I have one a year that's gonna cause any disease. That's a mad logic, and if it does, then I was already sick.
You need to get Carl on here, boy. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what he's talking about. He's driving, bro.
Yeah, Carl. I'm like,
that's where me and you disagree. I do not believe that. There's
yeah,
no
that's
logic
fine.
that justify that to me.
That's fine.
One steak is gonna cause me to have cancer because I had one steak.
Hey,
time.
one of the detrimental, it might not cause cancer, could cause plugged up artery, acidosis,
Yeah, I just don't think so.
cardiovascular disease, the attacking on the microbiome, liver damage, kidney damage.
You know why I'm disagreeing? Because I'm saying humans evolve with this trait of utilizing animal products from time to time. All primates do.
Yeah, but you haven't checked up my source.
Get sick from doing it once. It's just not gonna happen.
You haven't sourced up my source that I mentioned. I mentioned things. You should go back and actually research what I mentioned and then come back with a rebuttal. The thing is, you haven't.
No, but my rebuttal is the same rebuttal.
But you have to.
Behavior.
No, but you have to.
Primate behavior. We are primates. Unless you disagree that primates don't utilize animal products. This is my fundamental tenet, bro.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that it's right because we utilize it, bro.
Animal products.
Bruv,
say that again.
Bro, it doesn't mean because we utilize it. We're talking about we're talking about 100,000. We're talking about 100,000 years ago in primates' existence or the Homo.
Whole evolutionary timeline. We have always done it. I am talking about how we naturally behave as primates. All primates, not just humans. All of us. I'm saying this is what we do.
But you have to look at the environment. You have to look at the environment.
I'm just saying what we do. All of the environments that you find primates.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I'm saying, if you look at the environment, you will find that they might have to result into eating meat, bro, just to survive. That's what I'm saying.
Whatever the case is, I'm saying that's how we just, exactly what you said, in our nature, in our natural habitat, that is how we naturally evolved to eat.
No, but we didn't evolve. What I'm trying to say, if it's saying, when you use the word evolution or evolve, you have to look into the genetic factors when you mention that. You can't just say we just be eating it and we evolved. You can't use the word evolve and not utilize genetics. You can't because.
No, I can't. I'm saying when I say evolve, I'm saying along our evolutionary chain, all the primates, we evolve with this habit. I'm saying it's something we've always done. If you go to the pre-chimp, pre-good, I'm saying it's there in our chain of events. It's there because all primates do it now. So naturally, we must have always. Right, I'm saying the subspecies area of primates, all primates, not humans, not gorillas, all of them, eat some amount of plant, of animal products. All of them.
Yeah, but when you mention, I'm not disagreeing with that. I'm saying when you mention evolution, you have to, that corresponds with genetics.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. So habitual behaviors, yeah, can correspond with genetics, but then you'll have to speak in genetics.
Love, bro.
You have to speak in genetics.
I don't need to mention it. I am. This is why I'm using the term evolution. I'm saying that genetically, our ancestors developed this ability.
Where? Before
we even had the human.
No.
You know
where in the genetics shows this evolution? Where?
I don't know how else to argue the point, but you're asking for where in the genetics. I can't tell you this DNA strand. I don't know. I don't understand the question, bro.
Well, I can tell you that within meat sources it causes mutational.
I'm sorry, I'm in the market. Let me get this stuff and then jump on, man. I'm back in the car.
Yeah, you know what it is, yeah? Should I get Carl on it? Because I think that'd be a better conversation, bro.
Because you can't hear me in it and I can't hear you, so let me just get back in the car.
No worries. Yeah, but should I get a hold of Carl though?
Yeah.
All right, bless.
Yeah,